Hello everyone, I'm Tommy, and today I talk about the clean energy is real clean or not. So that's why I put quotation mark on the clean. And first, we need to notice what's the identity of the clean energies. There's tons of clean energies like nuclear energy, hydro energy, and other stuff. And those of things, the first we need to figure out is clean. So it means it need to protect the environment. So the environmental protections are like very stable and organized. And also as energy, so it should be a system and be constant. So it is like system. It's already designed to be a system, so it's organized. And also, because we wanted to maximize the commercial benefit, so we need to supply as much as the energy we can based on the limited material we use. And next, I'm talking about three different energies. First is hydro energy. As we all know, the hydro energy is quite just an energy like we use from ancient time for like depends on the different water levels. So the water pressure push the thing to walk, then produce energies for like transfer waters, transportations, or supply electricity. So in the ancient time we use the hydropower, micro hydropower, so it's a small one at home. We use that to a kind of like washing our clothes or like transfer the water from the upper river to the low to our house and release the waste to the lower rivers. And now it's about hydro station, which produce tons of electricities. Like Chinese one, the Three Gorge Dam, a gorge dam. This is the biggest hydro station in China because it is built on the third longest river in the world, Yangtze River, and it's huge. Like can supply Shanghai and all the eastern part of China electricity. So it is a kind of like remarkable, significant station in Chinese history, but it increased lots of geographic damage too. First, the sand and dirt from the upper land always like comes through the river, and then with the station was stay in the middle of the river, so it means the sand and dirt can't go through the station like longer time, so the sand and the dirt comes like concentrated, so it will hurt the station first and also like push up the water level, so that can cause the upper river can always appear flooding. So it's a kind of like geographical harmful to the person. So lots of people from the upper river locations they move all like to the lower level or other cities. And the lower levels, cause the water pressure is the key point in the hydro station. So the lower level always like minimize the water. So it means we want to maximize the electricity we produce, so the lower river always be drought, so it's barely can like grow crops, or like they said in certain times they need to release water because they don't want the upper land to be flooding, so it might be suddenly the lower river will full of water, and that's the cause of the flooding in the lower river part. And the transportation effects because of the station, so we can't like have a ferry during a certain part on this part of the river. And the solar energy is the second energy I talk about. It's the energy we know solar is from the sunshine, so it's basically all like just based on like using the light change to be heat or electricity, and we normally use it to heat waters or like make a power supply for our normal lives. Example is like Chinese energy holding company are trying to build 5 solar energy car in October this year, but and also like Chinese solar energy heated water, those tanks, those planets are so cheap, like always like less than $100 or like around $40, and it seems quite nice, but always got some like damage for the environment. So the solar energy is always depends on the weather, so it's unstable. So we can't say it's always can supply. So we need to build a battery to store the energy. So that's a kind of waste the space, and a square meters solar energy planet can just apply like 1,000 waters volt 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 okay volt electricity. So that's not enough for our daily lives. And also you can see in this picture, if the only part in this mountain can get the sunshine, the other part is like cold, rainy, and cloudy. So it means the solar energy can like receive the energy just like 1/5 of it should be. So it means if a square meter can receive like 1,000, so now 5 square meters can receive 1,000. So it's not like that kind of commercial stuff, commercial benefited. And also based on the seasonal change, the day-night change, the latitude change, and the altitude change, we know the when the latitude changes and the the sunshine time, the daytime is changed. So it means there's more solar energies in the middle of the earth. So because they got more daytime. And also the nuclear energy, we know, is one of the most, like we say, it's harmful, because it's also like effective because it's so cheap. Like just use some energies between the protons like explosions or like electrons. So it's cheap, and also like it's stable, can use for like billions of years. Like what do we say, like the solar energy can use for tens of billions of years, but nuclear energy's materials can supply us for like billions of years. So for us, it's quite useful and convenient, can last for a long time. But and the example of the Chinese one is Qingshan Nuclear Station. It is built in 1984, and it can produce 50 billion kW electricities per year. That's a huge amount of electricities. But we know if the nuclear is bomb, it will increase a lot of pollutions and make others to mutate it. So that's kind of like serious problems. And it always involve like politics stuffs. Like countries, they are always arguing about, can I make a nuclear station or not? So it's a kind of mess, and the financial problem to build a station like nuclear station will cost a lot. So if a country doesn't have a lot of money, they can't build it, and it's hard to say because now the most countries need electricity are always the developing countries, because they need to develop their factory progress, and those are always near the seaside. So if they like meet something like tsunami, like Japanese one, it will totally damage. So it's quite harmful. And conclusion, I believe the three energies are always talking about money, money, money. Because if we don't have money, we can build it. But anyways, those are quite clean, but not clean at all. I believe, because like the hydro energies are always like damage the crops land, and the solar energies are using something like mercury to be the material. So it's quite harmful for the society. And nuclear energy, if the nuclear energy's waste, we don't deal with it properly, it will pollute the environment for sure. So I believe in the future, if we like develop, like notice it deeper and deeper, we will find the way to solve these problems, and we will get development. Thank you.